Hi, I'm Emily Seymour, and I wanted to talk today about a condition I have called Turner syndrome. I was diagnosed with it at 9 months old. It's a female abnormality, chromosome abnormality. So it affects about 1 in 2,000 live female births. It only affects females because it's to do with the X and the Y chromosome. It gets very scientific, but so through lockdown, I had this need to want to spread awareness about Turner syndrome because not many people know about it unless you know someone with it. And it's estimated about 12,000 women and girls are undiagnosed with Turner syndrome, which is a lot. So my podcast is called Turner Syndrome Talk and Tea, and I interview loads of different guests, loads of perspectives about their experience of Turner syndrome. And I've had doctors, siblings, parents, therapists, all kinds of different perspectives. And this really is one of the best decisions I've made in my life to start my podcast. One of the reasons why I want to start it, one of the many reasons why I want to start it, was because I wanted to bring awareness to the Turner Syndrome Support Society. They don't get nearly as much recognition, like many charities, they don't get nearly as much recognition as they deserve. And they're just phenomenal, really, really incredible. For a lot of people, they're the first contact once they've heard the words Turner syndrome. And they're just so soothing, so comforting. Arlene, the committee, all the volunteers are just incredible. I really could spend the next 10 minutes with this video talking about why I love them so much. So Turner syndrome, I won't go into it too much, but the three most common characteristics are short stature, hearing problems, and infertility. And one thing that doesn't concern me, but I want to bring awareness to it because a lot of people don't know, and girls and women with Turner syndrome are so lucky to get tested. But one thing that's not as common is we can have heart issues, the coarctation or the dilatation of the aorta. It gets very scientific. A lot of people tend to say don't Google, but I like to say Google because we're in the 21st century, that's how you're going to find out. But Google the right places, as in like the NHS or the Turner Syndrome Support Society. I will link to everything down below. And yeah, I just think it's so important. Awareness is a lot of things. Awareness is creating a safe space for people, creating a feeling of belonging, a feeling of identity, which is so important, so valuable. So I just wanted to mention about my podcast because it's really is the best thing I've ever done in my life, apart from be born. Yeah, you can go on Spotify, you can go on Anchor, you can go on Apple, you can go Stitcher, lots of other sites. I will link to every site down below. And I'm on social media as well. I'm on Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. So yeah, I really hope you enjoyed this video and enjoy my podcast if you want to listen to it. No pressure either way. If you did enjoy it and if you did want to be on my podcast, just send me a message because I'm always looking for people, always looking for guests, always looking for new perspectives as well. So I hope you really enjoyed this, and maybe see you on my podcast.